Hi, everyone. This is Brandon. We should be just waiting for a couple more minutes, give everybody a chance to log in, and then we'll get everything started, hopefully right on time today. So I'll be back with you in about 2 minutes.
volume. Hello?
Hello.
Hi there.
Oh, hi.
I was thinking a lot of us are probably on vacation, so I literally am taking this call from a car, which is not ideal.
Yeah, this is Brandon. If you're driving, you don't need to, I mean, we record this and upload it to your video library. So if you're not in a good position, I don't want to put you in harm's way. So
Oh, that is awesome.
yeah, we record
Okay.
it and it'll be uploaded to your video library in Client Creator, usually in,
Okay.
about an hour or two after the
Oh, you rock.
summit.
You absolutely rock. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm gonna get off now.
No
Thank
problem.
you.
Okay, it's about a 101, so I'm going to get started. Again, everybody, this is Brandon. I met most of you at the event. Rand is probably going to be on this call. He's not on as of yet, but if he comes on, I'm sure he'll jump on. So this is going to be a series of Zoom calls that we're going to do to go over the training of this system. Each week we're going to set up probably about a half hour. Some of them may run over, but I try to keep it 30 minutes because I don't want to be long-winded and I don't want to get overly everything go confusing. The one thing I do want to state is that 90% of this is done for you. Our team is handling a majority of the client creator system for you. So a lot of the things that I'm going to go over, you don't necessarily need to do. Now, today is going to be the section that I'm showing you of the things that you do need to complete just to make sure that your account is set up, that you have all of the things activated in your system, and that you know, just to make sure you have everything done for our team. We do have a couple of social media coordinators, lead capture pages, the Google team. So we have different teams that handle different portions of the client creator system. So I'm not going to go over single thing, but I'm going to try to give you just a little bit of you know, touch in each of the areas.
Brandon?
So, yep, I'm here, Rand. I'm here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over
Brandon, are you
first.
there?
Yep, can you hear me,
Stand
Rand?
by, everybody. I'm trying to get Brandon on here.
I'm already on. I'm going to make sure everybody can hear me. So I'm going to continue on. I apologize. You might be having an audio problem. If you can't hear me, right, make sure your volume is up or your audio is connected. Yeah,
I can hear you fine.
Yeah, I can see that the audio is going through. So if you can't hear me, just double check that your volume is turned up. So again, I'm going to go through the system, and I am going to share my screen with everybody, and it's going to have the same dashboard as everybody's going to see. So I'm just going to go ahead and share that now. Okay, so everybody should be able to see my dashboard. This is a test account, so this is what I just used. So a lot of the clients and the information on here is false, but it should be set up for you just the same. So the one thing you need to start with when you log into your Client Creator is your Realtor setup, and this is a section that you're going to want to pay attention to all the time. If there's something that's needed from our team or something's not completed, they're going to put a message on your account and it's going to tell you that an update's needed. But when you log in for the very first time, or if you need to complete anything, you're going to want to go into your Realtor setup. So this is where I'm going to go into first. And this is going to be the biggest section that you guys need to complete for our team. This is probably the most important part of this to get completed, because once this is completed, pretty much everything is going to get integrated into your system.
Hey, Brandon.
Yep, I'm here, Rand.
I just want to let you know I'm here.
I hear you. Okay, buddy. I'll go through a couple things and then I'll turn it over to you if you want to say a couple things. Okay, Rand?
No, you're doing a great job. Go ahead.
Okay, so when you click on the Realtor setup, you're going to have your contact information. So most of you probably already had this completed, but if you don't, just go in here and complete this information. This is going to be what our team uses for contacting you or reaching out to you. Make sure your cell number is put on here, so if they have to text you or reach out to you, a little bit quicker, obviously text is the most convenient way to do it. Your email can be on here as well, but text is usually the most responsive, so that we can get a little bit of quicker, because not everybody checks their emails every day. I know I do, but not most do. With regards to the email and the phone number, under your contact information, this is just your contact information for your Client Creator. There's going to be another section for a phone number to advertise and an email address to advertise. So some realtors have a contact email where they want their stuff sent, and then some have an actual advertising email that they want out there, or an advertising phone number out there. So there's two separate sections for this, and I will go over that in just a minute. With regard to the address that's on here, we never, ever, ever publish your address. Even if this is your business address, we do not publish or use an address anywhere in your setup. No clients, no postings, nothing like that will ever be seen. So again, this is just your contact information within the Client Creator system. So complete that just so our team has all that information. With the website, if you have a website, put that here. If you don't, no problem. We do not need a website for our system. We set up all of the lead capture page websites within Client Creator, so it makes no difference to us whether you have a website or not. If you do have a website, we'll send clients, after they engage with the lead capture page, we'll redirect them to your website in certain cases. But typically, again, your performance and your results will not matter whether you have a website or not. We get people stressed out. I don't have a website, this and that, or my website stinks. If it stinks, don't put it. If you don't want to use it in how you represent your company, you don't need to put it. Again, it's purely optional on whether you want to add this or not. Okay, so that's the contact information. Images and logos, and here you'll see a little update needed. If our team needs something, that's one of the messages that will come up on here. So under this account, it's documented that an update is needed. So if you come under here, you're going to have two sections of images and logos. You're going to have your profile picture, and you're going to have your company logo. Your profile picture is going to be what we put on your social media posts on your profile picture for any advertisements that come up here. So if you have a professional picture or you have a picture that you want to use, you'll upload that here. This will also show up on all of your email headers, your layouts. It'll be integrated with some of your lead capture pages because it'll be displaying that information on here. So yeah, upload as good a quality a profile picture as you can, because obviously it's representing you and you want to, put the best foot forward.
Hey,
With the
Brandon?
company, yep, go ahead.
I just got a question from someone that says the system will not let me do my photo or company logo. And I still can't email support. So can you address that?
If it doesn't upload your profile picture or your logo, it may not be a picture. We see some people try to put up a PDF. A PDF is not an image. The image profile should be, an image picture should be a .jpeg, .gif, GIF, or .png. So make sure your files are one of those for an image, and the system should allow it. As far as email and support, you definitely should be able to email support at clientcreator.com without any issues. As long as your company's not blocking outgoing emails, you should be able to fill out a support ticket as well on the system. And I'll go over the support location in just a minute as well. So yeah, you want to upload your profile picture and your company logo. With the company logo, make sure it's we have some regulations with some of the realtor boards or the brokerages that you're working with. So just make sure that you have the correct logo for what they may require. I mean, if some of them don't require it, then obviously you can upload anything you want. But with regards to marketing and requirements, you might want to check with your realtor board to make sure that you're uploading the correct, the correct logo. Okay, so we're going to walk back to the realtor setup, and we're going to go into real estate information. So this is going to be pretty detailed on what we need. Again, the website, if you want to put on your real estate information, you want to put a website, you can put it. If not, again, no big deal. Your company name. This is where you're going to put your phone number to advertise. So if you have a phone number that you're okay with being out there on the internet, you put that here. Same thing with your email address. Whatever we use, whatever you put here is what our team's going to use for your marketing. So make sure that you're comfortable with this information being out there, as it will be integrated and branded with all of your lead capture pages, your emails, your text, your postings on social media. So with the market area information, typically our team is very good at finding real estate marketing information for your market area. However, if you have a specific niche or a specific target that you want us to work with, or you feel like there's something different about your market area that we should know about, put that here. Our social media, our marketing team will review this information and make sure that it's integrated. If we have to create specific lead capture pages that we may have not done initially, that this is helpful information. Again, if you have a typical market area where buyers and sellers, first-time home buyers, or 55+ community areas, or whatever it may be, you can put that information here just to give us a little bit of a synopsis of your market area. So whatever you feel like putting, telling us, you can put in this information here. The state you work in, obviously, that's self-explanatory. The county, if you focus on one particular county, you want to put that here. And the top 3 cities in your market area. We use this so that we can get the most geographical data as possible. So try to put the obviously top 3. If you have 4, then put 4. If you only have 2, then put 2. But we usually ask for 3. And this allows us to do some insight reports to find out what buyers and sellers are looking for, what is the most active homes for sale, how many homes for sale, and current market information. So this is pretty important for our team to do the marketing research for you so that we can generate the best lead capture pages and systems for you. So yeah, complete that as best as you possibly can for us. And if we have additional information or questions, we obviously will reach out to you directly.
Okay, a couple quick questions. We're starting to get a lot of questions, so I want to get
Mhm.
caught up here. I'm uploading my branding logo on Realtor Setup, but it wouldn't let me load 2 logos, as in my company logo as well. So could only load 1 logo. How
Correct.
do I load 2?
It'd have to be one image. I'm not sure why you would need 2 logos, but it would have to be one image with both of the logos on there, if that's required. But I'd be careful because we can't really upload multiple logos on social media. So I guess I would find out which logo. I've never seen where we had to upload 2 logos in there, but I would find out which one we need, and if I need to, we would have to combine them to one logo.
I do like you. I just do 1 photo of my 2 logos and
Yeah.
upload that. Okay, next question. I also emailed support and the issue wasn't clarified. Oh, same person, I guess. The leads I have received include land and an area I don't really like to service. How do we make sure that land is not included in adverts? I'll take this one. You guys, when you are out there and you're moving up the search results, you're going to get some people from another country that might contact you. You might get a request from someone that's looking for land. They don't know. They're all leads coming in. They might be from outside your area. We try to get them to come in from your area because we target specific areas that you want us to. But you're going to get some leads that just come in for different things and from different areas, including maybe even out of the country. So just be patient. If you don't want to do land, then don't follow up on that lead. Okay, or refer them to someone that you know that will work land and get a referral fee. Okay, next, I have all of this including Brandon, including Brandon as my manager of MetaPage. When should we have our landing page done since we did it over a week ago? Not sure how. And boy, I've got another 10 messages. So hang on. Not sure how that would work.
Yeah, typically
See
if you've updated your profile information and the team has integrated your social media and there was no issues, usually that's 24 to 48 hours. So you can go into your client creator and there should be lead capture pages under your website section in client creator, and you'll probably see all of your lead capture page listed there. And I'll go over that in a second, just where to navigate to those.
Okay, one more real quick. Can we change the market area information, or can you edit after the fact you already post something?
Yep, absolutely. If you want to change something, go into your marketing real estate setup section and update your area, and our team will get that notification.
Okay, and this is, I guess, a question that went along with it. Where will we be able to find the recording if we need to go back to see it again?
Sure, it's under your video library, and that's on your main menu. You'll see a section that's called Video Library there, and all Zoom recordings are posted there.
Okay, all right. And I said last one, but I lied. I did this a week ago and not sure if the picture or logo went through.
You should be able to check in your, if you go in the images and logo, if it went through, you'll be able to click on it and it should show your current picture on there. So you'll see if it's on there, then it went through.
Who's that? Okay, that's it for now.
Okay, so we'll go on to now with your marketing and billing section. This is where you're going to update your information for your marketing ads. This is what our team will use to promote your postings, your lead capture pages, to generate your buyers and sellers. Typically, the minimum marketing budget is recommended is $100 per month. Obviously something that you're comfortable with. If you can do more of a budget, obviously it's recommended. I would recommend anything that you can do consistently. We have some realtors that'll put $1,000 down the first month. They'll do great on their marketing. They'll generate a ton of leads, but then the next month, unfortunately, they're not able to afford it, so they can't fund it again. Then all marketing has to stop. So that's kind of counterproductive, only because once your marketing get going, marketing is consistency. I mean, it's plain and simple. So the more your ads are seen, the more they're in rotation, the more social media relevance you get, the better responses you're going to get. Typically, that's why we're giving you 120 days. It takes time to consistently market, to generate that business and that consistency. So when you're doing your ads, be cognizant of that, and try to do something that you can consistently do month to month without a financial hardship. We're not here to make you go broke or anything like that. We want to generate business for you. We want you as a long-term customer, and we want to make sure that this works for you. So whatever you can do comfortably is what I would recommend. With the ads and the marketing, that will get funded to your Google marketing account. So whatever budget you set up gets used in your funding, and that's what's used to promote your post. The postings and the advertising, I always say it's similar to this. I'm sure a lot of you have been on the internet, you've been searching for a product or something that you're interested in buying or looking into, and then you go to Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, wherever you go, and you'll see that product or similar products to show up in your newsfeed. That's how we target buyers and sellers. So if somebody's looking for a 3-bedroom home in your market area, or maybe they're a first-time home buyer, or they're looking to sell their home or the value of their home, they're going to start to see targeted ads from you in your market area for those lead capture pages. So that's how our targeted algorithms work. We're focusing on putting the ads of who is interested in your area and what type of demographic they are, as well as the niche that they are, and we put those ads in front of them. So that's how your marketing is going to be spent. That's how the leads are generated, to generate those buyer and seller clients for you. So complete this as you can. If you have any questions or you want to see samples of the ads and the marketing, you can click on this right here. It'll show you exactly what we're doing, how we set it up, as well as the target area. If you have Google Analytics, this is going to be more for the advanced side of things. If you currently have a Google Analytics account and you're familiar with Google Analytics, you can sync it up by clicking on here. It'll just ask you for your ID and your information. If you are not familiar with Google Analytics and you're not comfortable with this, please ignore this. This is only going to be for advanced users that are comfortable with it and know how to use Google Analytics. Otherwise, that's a whole other world of analyzing how traffic is done, and our team will handle it for you. So you don't need to do anything there. But
Okay,
again,
hey, Brandon,
just show. Yep, go ahead.
we got a bunch of questions and they're all saying the same thing, that they made you the administrator, but they still keep getting a message asking to make you the administrator or to finish it or what have you. So we got a lot of questions about that.
Yeah, if you're getting an administrator one and you feel that you send a support ticket into us. I will have them double check it. Typically, when you make us an administrator of your Facebook business page, it can take up to 48 hours for Facebook to send us the notification. So you may have just done it or recently have done it, but unfortunately, we have to wait for Facebook to approve it and send it to us, the process, and then we can get it integrated. So there is a little bit of a time delay, and unfortunately, it's nothing we can change because it's on the Facebook side. But we do have if it is integrated, we can get it done.
Okay, here's an interesting one. It says, I would like to emphasize that iPhone iOS system charges 30% of our budget. If your marketing campaign is done on an iPhone device, please make sure they're done on a website browser. You have anything that you can?
I have no idea what that means, but no, if you're putting in your marketing budget, that has something to do with iPhone, and iPhone doesn't get anything on your marketing.
Okay, last one before I turn it back over to. How soon do we get the live links so that we can add our landing pages to our QR codes?
Your landing page lead capture website URLs are located under your website manager, so they're active as soon as your account is active.
Okay, so if they can log in, they're active and they can go look at them.
That's correct.
Right. Okay. We'll make that it for now. We're getting a ton of questions. All right, go ahead.
Oh, all right. Unfortunately, it logged me out. Hang on one second. I got to log back in. My apologies. So I'm going to share the screen again. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. Okay, I'm going back into the roller setup. So the last section is going to be your social media section. And this is where you're going to update and integrate a lot of what we were just talking about, your Facebook business page. So I will show you, if you have a business page, you're going to put that information in here. You're going to put a link to your Facebook business page in here. And if you have detailed instructions, a lot of you are asking about how to add admin to the page. You're going to click on this and that'll show you how to do it. We have a video that will show you how to do it. But we also have step-by-step instructions on how to do that as well. With the Facebook administrator side of things, you want to make sure that you're doing this on a desktop or a laptop. You cannot do it through the Facebook app. They don't allow you to do it. No idea why, but they don't. So I want to make sure that you're doing this within your Facebook on your desktop or on your laptop specifically. So these are the instructions. And again, we do have a tutorial that walks you through step by step. If visual is more of your thing, you can click on that here. If you do not have a Facebook business page, totally fine as well. Just click on here that you need a Facebook business page. That'll send the message to our team and we will create one for you. We will then add you as an administrator to your new Facebook business page that we're going to be using for you. So pretty easy if you don't have one, or if you just want us to create a new one for you, you can check that box right here. X, formerly Twitter. With Twitter, we cannot create an account for you. You have to create one only because it needs to verify your email address when you sign up. And we can't do that for you. So if you don't have a Twitter account, please sign up for one. Verify your email address. And then once you verify your email address, you can put your username and your password in here so that we can sync that into your client creator system as well. Same with Instagram. Instagram is mobile based and it's an app on your phone, so we can't sign up with that for you. Same thing. If you don't have one, I recommend getting one so that we can get it integrated with your account. You put that information in here as well as LinkedIn. With the social media platforms, unfortunately, we're in a time where these are becoming political. To be blunt, we don't care. We want to make sure that we're marketing to everybody. So whether you don't want to have a Twitter account for your own personal, that's fine. We are only going to be posting business on here. So I wouldn't recommend not using one of these platforms because you would be removing a lot of potential buyers and sellers. I mean, if you really feel strongly about it and you're okay with that, then that's fine. But we're only going to be posting to it business stuff. You don't ever have to log in after you initially set up your account if you don't want to. Again, everything will be through the client creator system. But just know that there's a lot of buyers and sellers that use each of these platforms. So eliminating one is eliminating potential, your potential reach. So again, if you want to sign up for an account and you don't ever want to log into it again, you don't have to do that. But I would just recommend to at least get an account created for you. Okay, so that'll take care of the social media section of this. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go back to our dash. Actually, the one thing I want to say is if you need help on any of these pages, you just basically are going to click on here. We have a support system here where you can submit a support ticket and you just fill this information out and send it to us. If you want to text us directly, you can send a text message by just clicking on here. Or if you need the help, I need a video tutorial or to see our webinars, you can go on here. This will take you to our training library. So multiple options to send a support ticket our way if you're running into any issues. And whether it's marketing, social media, general client creator questions, you send the support into us and we make sure that the right department is getting back to you or helping you. Okay, so I'm going to go back to the main menu here, and I'm just going to cover a few things. Obviously, we're running a little longer than the 30 minutes that I told you about, but I do want to cover a few things on here. Just for access. A lot of these things are going to be accessed, and I'm going to go into much greater detail on each of these areas in future Zoom calls. But to access your client manager, you're basically going to click into this area here. This will take you right into your CRM, and you'll be able to see all the clients and leads and details and all this information. And you'll see your summary here. And if you want to click on any of these details, you can go into the view. But to access your client manager is done right through your main menu, and then just select Client Manager. Website Manager, this is where I went over and told you where your lead capture pages are going to live. This is where you can go in and you can see these. You can go in and see all of the the lead capture pages that are going to be created for you by our team. Typically, we'll create about 10 to 15. Some areas may have a little bit more if we find a specialty area that we need. But we have specific ones for both buyers and sellers that we will be creating and will be integrating with your account. You may also have a couple. If you sent us some listings that you had that you wanted us to promote, you'll see those listing lead capture pages in here as well. So this is where you'll find all of your website managers. Back on the main menu, your email and text campaign systems. This is where you'll find all of your drip campaigns, your email drip campaigns that we set up for you with the pre-written messages. You can go into any of these details. And again, I'm going to cover each of these in great detail on a future Zoom. But if you want to explore and go into here, you can absolutely do so under your account, just to see what we have added to your system. Calendar is your event calendar. If you have appointments or you have information that is coming up here, I don't have anything in here, so it is blank because it's a test account, but all of your details will be shown up here if you have any upcoming appointments or upcoming events that are added into your calendar. The next section is the Monday morning coffee. Now, this is something that you're going to need to do. If you want to have the Monday morning coffee newsletter added to your system, then you're going to need to come into this area here and activate it on your account. So you're going to come in, hit the select button, and it's going to pull up your information. I'm actually already activated. I apologize, but if I wasn't activated, you're going to see a big sign here that says activate now. And you're going to click on it, it's going to activate it, and then you will start to get newsletters added to your system. The Monday morning coffee is written by us and added to your system each Friday. So you'll be notified via text and email that you have a new Monday morning coffee newsletter. It gets added into your system Friday morning. You can log in, you can read it. If you want to add some text to it, you can do that. Whatever you want to do for it. Most times people just let it go because it's got some great content and a good feel-good message for the Monday morning coffee. And Monday morning, very early, like 5 a.m., I believe, it starts to send out. So you don't need to do anything to it. If you want to come into it, review it, and everything looks good, it'll automatically send out to all of your clients first thing Monday morning. But if you haven't already, make sure you come into the Monday morning coffee, click that and activate it on your account. The video library, this is where you'll come in and you'll see all the different training videos that we have, how to use. If you come into the how to use, it's got different sections for each of here. Each of the areas has different information and tutorials, so you can come here and if you have a question about a specific area, you'll see each of the areas are listed here, and you can review that. And it's a tutorial that'll walk you through the details of the section. You also have the webinars, so you're going to be some of the recordings of webinars that we've had, so you review those as well. And the most important one, the Zoom calls. So as we add these Zoom calls, if you missed any or you want to catch up or you want to rewatch it, you can come into here and you can put that in here. Now, obviously, there's nothing in here yet, but after this is done, it'll be uploaded within a couple of hours. Okay, I'm going to go back to the main menu. IDX, we get a lot of questions on the IDX. IDX is only if you need to get a IDX feed from your realtor board. Most of you out there already have it and don't need it. But we do provide this for you if you have no way to get listings of homes for sale or details of any MLS listings. There is a charge for this. The realtor board does charge for providing this data feed to you. And typically it's between $12 a month to $45 a month. And it all is dependent on your realtor board. We have no control over this. So if you already have an IDX feed from your realtor board, you do not need this. This is only for those that have no IDX feed or no way to list or search homes for sale in your market area. Training and coaching, this is going to have all the training materials. You'll be getting some emails from Rand, and it'll reference some documents or your home buyer package or stuff like that. And if you need to access that, you just come into the training and coaching and you'll find that document here, and you'll just click on the download button and it'll download that document for you in its original format. Okay, and the frequently asked questions is just the most frequent questions on our system and some of the basic answers. But 9 times out of 10, that's done with our training and our videos, but you can review those as well. You can access support at any time. Again, on this main menu, you can click on support and it'll put that information in here. We also have a AI information on here. You'll see that little wand there. If you click on that, you can type in any message for client creator and our system will tell you how to do it. So if you have a question on how to customize an email campaign or how to access your websites or how to get a URL of your websites, you can type that in here and our AI system will tell you exactly how to do it and reference the pages that you can access that with. So if you're on any page and you have a quick question, you can type that in here and our AI will provide you with that information. Okay, Rand, I didn't want to go too much longer, so if you wanted to cover some questions, we can end it on that.
We're going to have to do kind of a fast-paced question and answer. Is there a direct phone number for customer support?
There is, but typically we only do phone support if you already submitted a ticket and we're not able to help you. So if you have a ticket that you have not gotten a response from and we schedule you for a one-on-one, or if we schedule you for an appointment, we will do that. Our primary support is going to be ticket-based or text-based first. And then if we're not able to resolve your issue or we need additional information, then we'll advise you to call into our phone support. We do have phone support. You can leave us a message, contact us and leave us a message, and one of our team department will call you back. But again, 9 times out of 10, if you haven't submitted a support ticket first, they're going to ask you to do that and then try to resolve it online first.
Okay, why don't you give them the phone number?
951-269-2337.
Okay, and is there a way to schedule one-on-one help? Yeah, you do a support ticket to schedule any one-on-one help. Okay. My Monday morning copy page is a blank page. You ever seen that before? I haven't ever heard of that before.
No, if you're signed up, you may not have a Monday morning coffee yet. It probably will look like this or close to it. But yeah, if you don't have anything yet, that might be because you didn't activate it. If it's totally blank, I'm not sure. I've never seen it blank before, but you might want to take a screenshot and just send that to our support team and see if they can figure out what may be happening with your account.
Could you please repeat the telephone number?
Sure, it's 951-269-2337. But again, prior to you calling support, make sure you submitted a support ticket to our team first.
Thank you.
Okay, if I want to add a graphic link to my signature in my emails, join me for Monday morning coffee, to get people to join, what's the link to use to hyperlink the graphic?
If you're going to do a link, then I'm jumping ahead here, but I'm going to go into the signature in the account section. But if you're going to add a image, you can just go in here and you can do an upload, and you can upload the image like I have here for the logo. You just choose your local file and you can upload it directly to it. And then if you're going to make that a link, so you would click on the image and then we click this little insert link here. And I could just put creator.com, and we'll make that a hyperlink. So when you review it, if anybody clicks on it in the signature, it'll make that a hyperlink to the website that you just selected.
Okay. Let's see, wrong way. Okay, what is the page again to add listing information?
I'm not sure I understand that question.
I don't get that either. Maybe they're talking about where you can edit their landing pages.
Yeah, if it's listing information, if you have a current listing that you would like us to create a lead capture page for and post and across your social media and promote across your social media, you can send that MLS listing to support@clientcreator.com, and our team will create a lead capture page for you with the images, the details of the property, video walkthrough as well. So you can send that to support@clientcreator.com, and our team will take care of that for you.
Okay, next, do we need to add our old clients to the client manager area, or is this just for new leads?
Up to you. I mean, if you want them to receive the Monday morning coffee from the client creator, then yeah, I would absolutely to your client manager. Or if you want to put them on a drip campaign, if they're previous clients or past clients, you can put them on a drip campaign there too as well. So yeah, but I mean, again, your new clients will automatically be added here, but if you want to add your old clients into the system and add them part of the Monday morning coffee, then yeah, then absolutely.
Okay, we are a new team and we need help creating new social media business pages. We have individual accounts, send in a ticket, and then do you want to mute them?
Yep, go ahead.
Okay, so just send in a ticket and they'll set up a time to do that with you.
Yeah, if your teams, we can only do one business page per social media, so we can't manage multiple pages. So if you have or need a business page, we will set up one social media account in your client creator. We can't manage multiple accounts within the system. So yeah, if you have a Facebook business page for your team, or if you need us to create one for your team, we can do that for you. But again, it's only going to be one business page per social media account. And if you're a team, make sure when you upload your profile picture, both of you are, or your team is in the profile picture. It can only be one profile picture per account and per social media.
Okay, here's a good one. My Instagram account is linked to my Facebook professional page, but I cannot recall the password for Instagram.
Yeah, we will need that. You might have to do a password reset through your Instagram app. But yeah, we will unfortunately and I know I'm a victim of that too. I have so many autofills that I don't even know my passwords, but unfortunately for a client creator to integrate, we do need to get the password in here.
Okay, where do our leads go to?
Yep, your client manager. When I just click on the client manager, all of your leads will be populated right into here.
Okay, what is the timeline for seeing new ads on Facebook? I completed all the information last week.
Again, it depends on Facebook sending and authorizing us. But if it was sent out and authorized, let's say it takes 48 hours for it to approve client creator, then postings will usually happen, within the next couple of days. You start to see postings and ads start to appear on your business page timeline.
Okay, a couple
But
more.
again, double check, make sure if you're not seeing it, come into your realtor setup, make sure that there's not an update needed, because if our team needs something, maybe you missed a communication or a text that maybe something's not jiving or something's not authorizing. So you do want to double check that.
Okay, can you admit a person with new meta for Facebook? It won't allow me to admit anyone.
Sorry, I'm not 100% sure what you mean, but you should be, if you just created a business page, you should be definitely able to add page roles and make us administrators to your new business page. That process will not change whether you're a brand new page or you're a 10-year-old page.
Okay, how do I make you the assessor on Facebook? I am having some issues with it. My old brokerage still has access to my account. Because of that, I can't leave or admit anyone else.
Well, if you don't have the ability to add anybody to your page roles, you may not be the administrator of that business page. The only person who can add page roles to your business page is the administrator. So if it was set up by another company or by somebody else, you may not be able to do that. You would have to reach out to that company and have them make you the administrator of the page. And then you would be able to add us to the business page and remove whoever else you do not want to do it. But again, double check to make sure you're following the instructions. Go into your realtor setup and go into your detailed instructions here for the Facebook. We have a tutorial and also select a step-by-step on each of these of how to access your business page and set up us as administrator. So again, if you don't have a way to add new people, it may be because you're not the administrator of your business page.
Okay, we're gonna need to wind it up. We still have a lot of questions that are coming in. Be sure to go to the frequently asked questions. That will probably answer your question. But
Or you
if
can use
not,
this AI. If you type in the information in the AR, it's very intuitive, so it should be able to help you with a lot of your questions.
it's quite remarkable, incredible, really. Okay, we're gonna say goodbye. We'll see you next week at the same time. Brandon, any closing thoughts?
No, just if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to us, but we will do another tutorial Zoom meeting same time next week, and we'll start getting into the details of how each of the modules work for your account.
Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye-bye.